YouTube. Country CEO in the house again, man. Look, got another response to one of the questions one of you guys asked. Matter of fact, it's in response. The question is in response to a video I done recently about why we run flotation tires, right? I thought it was a great question. And the question was, how can we prevent, if we can, having a blowout on these big flotation tires, right? I shared in that video how dangerous it is if you don't, you're not careful with that. And so I want to just give you a little game on that and some things about these flotation tires, right? So as you can see, I'm outside and I'm gonna walk up, let you just get a glimpse of the truck. All right, and as you can see, the flotation tire, right, on the front of that truck, right? So I'm gonna do this video and I want you to be looking at that tire. So one of the things that we try to do to prevent blowout on the flotation is, number one, you have to have some kind of regular checkup of your tires, right? It should be something you should be doing really every day, to be honest. You know, kicking tires, you know, in the morning, in the evening, and then just walking around looking, you know. Got a little glare in my eyes, so let me walk a little further. All right, and so you should be checking these tires regular. This shouldn't be something guys getting in the truck, getting out of the truck, ain't looking at the tires, seeing what's going on, right? Because you could have a bad cut on one that's been there for months, you know, been there for weeks, and you got a guy or yourself that's not checking the tires, man. That's one good way of prevention. Real simple, right? Check the tires regularly is a good way that you can prevent having a blowout on your flotation tire, or any tire for that matter, all right? Number two, don't run used tires if you can on the flotation, right? I try to put brand new tires on the front, even if I run a new cap or a used cap on the back. I've always tried to practice putting brand spanking new on flotations on the front. Some people shy away from that because guess what? I remember they were $300-400 a piece when I started in business, but now them rascals cost $700,000-800,000 a piece, you know, depending on where you get them from, right? So some guys go the cheap way out, go find old used truck tire from somebody, right? If you're going to get a used tire that goes on the front, get it from a shop, man. Don't go from some jack leg on the side of the road or some jack leg shop and buy old flotation tire, man. And you look inside it's been patched 3 or 4 times or some junk like that, man. You playing with fire, right? So if you get a used one, get it from a shop. At least you feel comfortable that the shop has checked it over. They know where they got it from, blah, 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 right? All right, and but if all else fails, you know, if you can, run new ones on the front, man. I'm just telling you, it'll give you a peace of mind and that you ain't got to worry about that, right? All right, I'm gonna tell you what happened. A bad experience one time. Bought a used one from a mom and pop guy who sell tires, right? Wasn't just anybody on the street. Guy runs a legitimate business, but he runs a mom and pop. And man, that flotation had grips on it. I mean, it looked brand new. I was like, man, you sure that's a used tire? He's like, yeah, it's used. All right, but it didn't blow, but the tire didn't last no time, right? And so come to find out, I got word back that this guy was sending these tires off and getting sections put in them. All right, what are you talking about, Country CEO? What he was doing was that they had certain bad spots on the tire. He was sending the tire off to a certain shop that would take the bad section out of the tire, I guess replace it with rubber or whatever. I don't know what they was doing. And then bring it back and resell it, right? And so that's no good, man. Anytime you got a tire's not something you want to take something out of and put something back in. I ain't feeling that right there, right? All right, and so, you know, that's the second way. You know, you want to you can easily prevent, you know, blowout on the front. All right, and then I think you just, you know, if you beginning to have a flotation that has been patched already, you know, I'm not going to tell you if you got a nail hole or, you know, something like that. Yeah, you can get it patched, man, especially if you know you bought the tire or whatever, it's new tire. Well, yeah, you can get the front tire patched. I know I've heard some people say, you know, even if you get a nail or something, you know, it ain't no more good. I wouldn't use no. Nah, I ain't going to go for that. If it's my tire, I bought it new, and I get a nail or something in it, you know, yeah, I'll get that patched. Now, here's the difference. If you get a railroad spike, think about a nail, think about some other type of metal, but think about the size of a railroad spike. And I have caught railroad spikes before. A railroad spike is a real big piece of metal. You get a railroad spike that goes through one of your flotations, it's gonna hurt your feelings. It's gonna even hurt your pockets a little bit. but basically that tire's ruined. Don't try to patch that, man. I know even most tire men, if they're worth their salt, are gonna tell you, man, look, I don't even feel comfortable putting that on back on, man. I don't even feel comfortable fixing that for you, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, they'll tell you, man. But you know, in any business, you got some jack legs that'll do anything for $1, right? But I'm here to tell you, if you get a railroad spike or any other kind of metal that big that goes into that tire's ruined, man. Basically, I would just strap it and not even worry about that tire anymore, and just go on ahead and bite the bullet and take the loss and suck it up and go get your new tire, right? All right, so I'm bagging up. Bear with me. All right, so I hope this game has been helpful. If it has, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video with somebody who just may have been wondering how we can prevent blowouts on flotation tires, right? All right, so look, I'm just gonna share this with you because I recently put a good flotation tire on one of my trucks. Well, I tell you, I ain't gonna tell you just get them new. That's preferable. But guess what? I had a situation where I ran across a good tire from a tire man, my tire man, who I trust, who I know is not gonna try to do something to me, sell me some junk, right? Had all kinds of rubber on it, right? Came off of another company truck that when their stuff gets to be about 65, 70%, they take theirs off, right? So I was getting a tire off a company truck, right? Because they changed their stuff way early, right? So felt good about the tire, bought a tire, put the tire on the truck. All right, and so I'm gonna show you this. This is my spare, or should I say this is the one that comes off. I hope you can see this, right? We'll show it to you, right? There you go, you see it, all right? That's the one that came off, right? So guess what? That is now my spare. It wasn't all the way bald. It still had a little tread on it. So notice what I did. I took that one off before it was all the way bald. Don't let your stuff get to you got wire showing out of the tire. That's another way to prevent blowout on the front, right? Some guys will run stuff, man, until you can see the air in the tire, right? Right? Or they slick it in the baby's bottom, right? Don't run your tires that low, man. You know, matter of fact, you're gonna get a ticket if they stop you running them that low. And you know, and I'm not being judgmental. I have ran them and they slipped up on me where boom, wire showing. Oh my God, how did that get by me, right? So it can happen to you, right? But I got that spare right there. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll it behind my little outhouse back here. That's gonna be my spare, because I told you in the other video, keep your old Dusty at the house, because on a Sunday, if you're working and you have a flat, it'll save you from missing out on Monday morning. You can put that old spare on there until you can get your tire, right? So look, man, more game, bro. I'm out of here. Hope this been valuable to you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Country CEO talking about how to prevent a blowout on the front. We gone.